Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today's my birthday, so happy birthday to me. Unfortunately, well, I guess I don't mind, it doesn't bother me. Still haven't been able to find my GoPro, which kind of bothers me because that's usually the camera I usually use to make these videos. But now on, I'm actually using a new camera. Well, not a new camera, it's a camera I've actually had for a couple of years now that I actually got through work. Model I'm using is the Canon SX160IS, just a little point and shoot 16 megapixel. And I'm actually using that to start recording the rest of my videos. Not exactly as convenient as I would like it to be, but I don't really have any particular subject I'm talking about today. Just kind of introducing the fact that I'm actually using a different camera. Hopefully the picture comes out a little bit better than my GoPro did. The reason why I'm going to miss my GoPro is because I liked the fact that it was a waterproof camera, and it was nice to take it to different places and not have to worry about the rain or anything like that getting the actual camera dirty or wet. I mean, that's what I meant, wet. Anyways, supposedly today here in Utah, it's actually supposed to be kind of stormy, so I'm actually kind of making this video up as it happens. No particular subject line whatsoever, except for the fact that I miss you guys. I miss being able to do YouTube more. I'm not going to be able to do it as much as I would like to, but that's okay. But got some darker clouds up there, so let's see if it'll storm tonight. I guess one of the good things about using this camera is the fact that it actually has a little LCD screen. It makes it nice, so that way, just in case I'm actually trying to film up close to something, I can actually zoom in and actually see it on the screen when I'm looking at. That'd be kind of nice. Anyways, hopefully I'll be back later. I know it's going to be dark when it's going to start storming, but apparently it's supposed to be a thunderstorm tonight, so I'm hoping for that and be able to catch some thunderstorms and share it with the rest of the world. All right, talk to you later. Okay, sorry about that. I'm pretty sure you're wondering why I actually filmed that. I just thought of a subject matter. I don't know if anybody else out there on YouTube has actually gone through this problem before. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. If you've been watching some of my YouTube channel videos, my prior ones, some of them have included my son, my older. I have two sons. My older boy has autism. He's 8 years old, and he's a pretty high functioning boy with autism, but he doesn't actually speak, but he speaks to us on an iPad. Well, sorry, I'm just trying to switch hands real quick. And then, but there was one time where I was actually trying to film, filming locations for the movie Dumb and Dumber up in Salt Lake City. And I had my baby with me, but my older boy wasn't awake yet, and so I was like, okay, I had to take Taylor, let my wife sleep, and I'll bring the baby with me. No problem, because he ended up falling asleep on the way out there. And I actually live about 45 minutes south of Salt Lake City. Anyways, I'm there, I'm filming, I get done with my filming, and I get to about where Lehi is, which is about halfway between where Salt Lake City is and where I live in Orem, which is almost Provo. BYU is let me see, hold on. BYU is actually down that way from us, so I would say that's a little like southeast. Anyways, I get to about Lehi, and I'm filling up like some gas, and I get a phone call from my wife, and she's crying. I'm like, what's going on? And our older son had actually grabbed a green spray paint can and started spray painting our front porch. He didn't. And she was sad because we rent our apartment. Our apartment's just over there, right where I'm zooming in, where you see like that blue bucket and that little garden that we built. That's our apartment right there. But he actually started to spray paint the front all over the place. It was frustrating. He got it all over the door. Hold on, I'll show you where. I'll go over there right now. I'll show you. So just come with me. it was just so frustrating, you know, because I was gone. He was asleep when I left. My wife was crying, oh no, the apartment managers are going to kick us out. And stuff like that. Anyways, come over here. And on our front porch right here, we had green spray paint all over the door. You can see on my bike. It was just all over. It was kind of ugly. Up here, even over here, over there, you can still see like remnants of it, like in the brick and masonry work. You see all that. Yeah. Anyways, so after it all happened, we went ahead and we talked to the apartment managers, who was right across the street over there. Actually, the one that actually just filmed, and that was why I filmed him. Okay, get out of the way. Anyways, sorry, they're throwing some fertilizer on back there. Get out of there. Anyways, so went ahead and go tell the apartment managers about it, about how sorry we were that it happened, and if there's anything that we could do to help out. And because we were more than willing to put in the time, the money, and the effort to actually go ahead and do that. And that was about a month and a half ago when I texted the apartment manager about that. Sorry for the noise. That's a turf bus. Yeah, anyways, I sent that text message out about a month and a half ago, and it was on a Friday. You know, here in Utah, once you're off of work on Friday, you know, you're just, you know, you're basically done for the weekend. Or if you have the weekends off, then you're basically done for the weekend. All right, we're going to sit down right here. We'll have a little talk. Anyways, they're done. I texted them on Friday night. Saturdays, I would have expected a text message back from them on Saturday, but I never got one. Sundays, they never work. Here in Utah, I am LDS, as I have mentioned before, either at the beginning of this video or in my prior videos. I am LDS, I am Mormon. I was born Mormon, and I'll die Mormon. I will not force my religion upon you. You can think what you think about it, but if you have any questions, I'll answer that in another video. If you actually comment below and hey, have a question, then we can talk more about it if you want to, but that's not what the point of this video is. Anyways, they finally get back to me on Monday, saying that they're going to have a professional painter come and do it. So we're okay. If you let us know what the estimates are, we'll be willing to pay for it then. But I'm not sure exactly why you wouldn't want us to do it, since it was our son who did it. It was an accident. He didn't know any better. We just assumed that since he saw his mom working on projects with spray paint, my wife likes to have like little projects. She makes signs, picture frames, stuff like that. She likes to spray paint it. She makes benches and everything. She's very crafty. That's the only time she'd ever use spray paint, is if she's working on a project and she's finishing up with it. Anyways, I think what happened is she accidentally forgot to put the spray paint away, and my son got a hold of it. And that's when he started doing what he did. She was asleep, and then caught it last minute. It could have been worse, but then she caught him when he did, but she was still upset about it, crying. That's when she made that phone call to me. Anyways, later on let's go on with the story. Anyways, they told me about that they would have to contact a professional painter from the area, and get quotes. They're doing some quotes and everything. Anyways, finally, about 2-3 weeks later, they came up to us. They presented us an email that they got from one of the painting professionals, and they had a whole bunch of different quotes, like $1,200, $1,300, but the least expensive one that they actually found that they were quoted was $750. We're like, that is what? That kind of blew us out. We had the money, but we don't want to spend it because we're poor. I'm going to say that flat out. We're poor. Didn't have the money for it for sure. Well, we did have the money, but that would be a huge chunk out of our savings that we had. We're like, $750? Are you serious? We're like, okay, well, I guess let us know. I guess we were thinking, since we had no other choice, go ahead and let us know when it happens, when they're going to come, so we can see if we can, set up like an installment plan of some sort, whatever. I'm going to move out of the way real quick. And, see if we can set up an installment plan, see if we can pay like, $100 a paycheck or whatever to pay it off. So that way we can still save a little bit of money whenever we get paid. Anyways, we were waiting. And I texted, 2 weeks after they quoted us, about 2 weeks after they gave us that quote, I actually sent a text over to the manager, like, you know what? If you want us to, we can actually paint, we can actually go out and buy the materials and the painting and everything. Sorry, I was just trying to see if I had my phone, but I don't. Anyways, and then, like a day later, she finally texted me back saying, oh no, it's because you need to do some priming, you need to get the paint and other things that they had to do. We're like, dang. So we're like, okay, alright, whatever. I guess we gotta do what we gotta do, right? And then finally, about a month later, which is actually, today is Friday the 14th. It's not Wednesday the 12th, but the Wednesday before that, the Tuesday or Wednesday before that, she finally texts us back and tells me, or she texted me back. She's like, you know what? Why don't you guys go ahead and do it since on October 11th, 3 days ago, the owners of the complex are flying here from California. Go ahead and do it on your own. But and I was like, okay, cool, that's awesome. Let's go and get it done. What colors do we need? I don't know, what shades of green do we need, and what shades of the beige do we need to get for like this color, that color beige. Anyways, she gave me the exact colors we needed to go get. We had to go over to Sherwin-Williams, which is only 2 or 3 blocks from where we live. Not exactly the greatest paint in my opinion. I'd rather go to like Lowe's or Home Depot and get the paint there because they have better quality paint if you ask me. Anyways, I went there. I got the primer we needed. I got the paint that we needed. And all the materials we needed. It cost us about $85, $90 for all the materials. Minus sandpaper and a power sander. Because my wife already has all that stuff. Like I said earlier, she's crafty. She has a sandpaper machine. Sandpaper machine. So on last Friday, she went ahead and started spray painting, or not spray painting, but she went ahead and took her sander. This is just an example. She took her sander, just went ahead and sanded all over where the paint was, and also on the railings, and everything. And so that way it could be prepped for the next day. We were going to go ahead and do it on last Saturday, which we did, and it literally took us no more than 2.5 hours. I have to say that my wife did most of the job. I was trying to keep an eye on the kids, making sure that they were okay. I know we had probably had the role switched around, but she's more into doing that kind of stuff than I am. Sorry, I had to check to see if I had enough time. It's going to be kind of a long video. I know, I'm sorry. So, yeah, $85, $90 later, and 2.5 hours of our time, everything was done. We tried pressure washing the stuff, the masonry work out, but couldn't get it out. Point is, we could have had the project done, 2 months ago, but because I believe because of the stubbornness of our apartment managers, we didn't get it done until this last weekend, and now it's October. Oh, so sorry, I'm getting in the way of people. But I didn't want to get it done, we got it done finally last Saturday. We wanted to get it done much earlier than that. And it's rather unfortunate that we had to wait so long to have the permission to do that. In my opinion, I don't think they know what they're doing. I don't know if they know what they're doing because of it. I don't know why they had the job. We could have had the job, but it was given to them instead. Anyways, on October 11th, that's when the owners of the apartment complex came. and they checked out the paint job that we did, or I guess I could say that my wife did. I did some, but I'd say she did about 90% of the work when it came to painting and everything. But she did most of the work, and it was just frustrating, you know. Could have had that done 2 months ago and had it not looked so tacky. I mean, you saw earlier with the spray paint and everything, how it looked. And when they presented us those quotes, you know, the $1,200, the $1,300, $750, I can't confirm this, but I suspect that they were just trying to scam us out of extra money. Because $750, that's extra. That's an extra month's rent plus some. So, anyways, if any of you guys out on YouTube are watching this video have had that same problem, comment below, tell your story, share my video, because I want to hear your story. Subscribe to my channel. Follow my Facebook page at www.facebook.com/groups/famousamericanstuff to share your videos if you like, and any famous places you have been, any famous landmarks, cemeteries, graves, wherever, whatever. And then you can follow me on Instagram at ShrinerDog83. That's SHRINERDAWG 83. And the number 83, I should say. And then you can follow me on Twitter at Chris Sirine, at capital C, lowercase HRIS, capital SIRRINE. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you enjoyed our story, our experience. And again, I look forward to hearing your guys' stories, so go ahead and comment below. And I'll reply to you guys as much as I possibly can. All right? All right, peace out, y'all.